stating that the accounts that are yet to be closed.
The CBK one, yes, we can. That's we agree. We need to do something about it.
So when are you closing them so that we get some timeline?
Chair, within a week.
Within a week, all those accounts will be closed. Audit, I think we don't need to believe on that. Let's have the accounts closed. Okay. We go to the report on effectiveness of internal controls, risk management, and governance. Conclusion. Lack of asset disposal plan. Auditor, do you have it now?
Chair, we are here to get the disposal plan.
Governor?
Chair, allow me to say something of this response. And the truth is, I've been urging my officers to have a disposal plan, which is also to our own interest because we will make some money out of some assets we will dispose. But the procurement office has been saying they need a valuation. So for the longest of period, Murang'a did not have a valuer, a registered value. I think it had one, but we didn't have a director of valuation. So he came in just about 6 months or so, and he was also the one doing the valuation role. So he has given us a promise to give us the values of these assets within the next 3 months so that we can be able to sell these assets. So Chair, give us 3 months. We will have come up with a disposal plan, which we agree with the auditor. It is the right thing to do because it's also a possible way for us to make some extra money. Thank you, Chair.
Yes, Auditor, is that explanation okay to mitigate on this?
Yes, Chair, because there is a procedure for them to come up with that disposal plan. Their concern is they might end up undervaluing. So I think that it's okay, but as we are saying, some assets are yet to be disposed. So long as they undertake that procedure of being cautious for purposes of getting the value for the assets they are supposed to dispose. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think this is a cross-cutting issue across the counties. Most of them don't have disposal plans. You have many vehicles just there being degraded. We don't know why. And I know later on they'll be sold for a song. So let's have that disposal plan so that if there's any money that can be raised, as you say, Governor, from the sale of the assets, then that money can be acquired.
Chair,
yes.
I know this committee has a lot of powers, and which you can help the counties. Yes, we may dispose assets, but I have no doubt that there be a large bulk of assets that we don't have legal way of selling them. The ones that the title or the ownership document remains with the national government. There are so many vehicles belonging to the national governments that were ceded to us that are yet change of ownership to be effected. So we ask the committee also to help push ITGRC, national government institution, to surrender ownership documents to us to enable us dispose some of those things. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that is something you can follow up, Secretariat. Maybe when we start the next session, we could call IGRTC here. We have a conversation on how we can have all those assets lying within counties. And I think they are in the
Mwiroreri kiu ni giikaro kirathie na mbere gia kamiti ya bunge ya Senate igie kigina na governor wa county ya Murang'a Irungu Kang'ata agigitariria kana gicokia ciuria ciegemaine na uhuthiri wa mbeca cia muingi county-ini. Riboti yo tuguthie na mbere na ukurehera thiini wa mohoro maitu maria megucoka kurumirira thutha ucio. Mwandiki witu Bataru wa Mwangi ari mwena ucio. Tukiugukira riboti ingi ni ati kanitha wa Anglican Diocese ya Mbere ni uritie kamiti ya ithurano miaka IEBC itigirire ithurano nini iria cibangiirwo gwatabanio muthenya wa kana kiumia giki ni ciatwarithio na njira ya waragania hatari mihinga o yothe ikwiyumiria. Ritana riri rikitio ni muthikabu munene wa diocese iyo Moses Mashamba uria uteterithitie waragania hari ithurano ici noyo njira ya gukinyaniria wiyathi wa ikia akura a Mbere na icigo ingi iria igakorwo na ithurano ici nini. Akiaria kanitha-ini wa Karengeri ACK Church mwena wa Isiara, muthikabu Mashamba oigite kamiti ya IEBC no nginyagia kahuthira ithurano ici nini ta njira imwe ya kuonania wigiririki wayo hari bururi. Akihinyereria kamiti ino no nginyagia yonanie no irute wira iteguthugo kuma mwena oro wothe.
Nitumenyete nitwagire na kiama kiria githuranagia gitagwo IEBC kina ciama ni makamishina na andikwa engi na engwa ni mongerereka thiini wa kuria kwina by election. Mavinda mengi andu engi ni mekaraga na guoya ya kuona taka andu acio IEBC mangivuthika gwika maundu maria mametagwo wei. No atugire IEBC no tondu ni ya mbere tanaga ingi no ya mbere kivinda giki kuthurwa ni maruta wira na standard ya goro muno undu matigicukwa ni mekondu uria uri mugaru nora magirwo ni gwika. Mavoya metu turi kanitha ni kumatara matwarithio undu ki professional na maumirira maithurano tukona ni twamamukira na korwo kwi undu gwicirwo no wikwo mucuku niguo kabewo gitiri mbere undu ucio wikika.
Kugina kuo family iria ihutitio ni wongerereku wa mai kuma iria-ini ria Naivasha kaunti-ini ya Nakuru ni cihitite matiguthamwo na thengia wa kwirikana thirikari ni kumathamia kia hinya. Kuringana na aikari aya aria marerikana ni makiria ma 4,000 maugite megwateire mugundo uyu na njira iria yagiriire na kuringana na watho na uguo gutire mundu kana honge cia thirikari ingimahinyiriria guthama kia hinya. Kuringana na MCA wa ward ya Lakeview Alex Bogua, kurari na wagagu thutha wa maabitha a thirikari kuga no muhaka andu acio mathame. Bogua ugite no muhaka kugie na mubango wa kuriha aikari a kihoto angikorwo ni meguthamio ni thirikari.
Wananchi wengi wamekelea mali yao yote. Kuna wale walimu ambao walikuwa wanafunza, kuna wale watu wakubwa wa polisi ambao walikuwa katika hii kihoto. Wameweza kutumikia serikali miaka yao yote. Wakati huu unapokuwa unawaambia wahame na watoke hapa na hii ni shamba ya wanyama, ili hali serikali imewekeza, imeweka whole tarmac, Kenya Power imefanya connections, title deeds ambazo ziko katika hii kihoto, very genuine title deeds. Tuseme ya kwamba mwananchi angejuaje hapa ni riparian iwapo serikali yenyewe inampatia the same title deeds.
Angalia hili janga halijakuja tu kihoto. Kuna mahoteli ambayo iko katika maji. Na shida tu ni kihoto. Mimi nauliza kwani riparian ni kihoto, wale wengine sio riparian? Mimi najua hii ziwa yote katika Naivasha, hawa watu wote ambao wamezunguka ikiwa ni riparian wote wako. Lakini isiwe ya kwamba kizingizio ya kwamba sisi ndio tunastahili kutoka.
So mtu akituambia tuame, tunaenda wapi na biashara zetu? Tunaenda kusimamia wapi na kuanzia wapi? Capital watatupea ya kwenda kuanzisha biashara? Mtu akituambia tu muamka asubuhi muende, tunaenda wapi? Wametupea mahali pa kwenda.
Hizo serikali zote zimekuja, hakuna serikali ambayo mimi nimesikia ikileta mgogoro kama huu wa kusema sisi tumekaa katika juu ya maji, yani tumekaa boga la wanyama. Kwa sababu kile najua game iko na mahali pake, wamegawiwa kutoka huko juu kuelekea chini. Na kuna mahoteli ambazo ziko huko. Na kuna tena pale palikuwa panaitwa Veterinary. Na hapa ni kihoto. na kuna zile mashamba. Kwa hivyo hii shamba ya Kihoto sio eka mingi ambaye serikali inaweza sema tumechukua bahari hii yote.
Naona serikali inatupeleka ni kama inataka kutunyaganya hapa, kwa sababu hata mama yangu Saidi aliolewa hapa, ako sahi na miaka 90, na aliniambia ati maji akikuja hakuwa ameona maji. Sasa aliniambia maji ilisonga tu na ikarudi.
Tukira riboti ingĩ nĩ atĩ mũmbunge wa Kiharu Ndindi Nyoro nĩ okĩrĩire thirikari nĩ ũndũ wa kũhũthĩra mbeca nyingĩ kambĩini-inĩ cia ithurano nini iria itanyĩtwo kũhanĩka kana ga kiumia gĩkĩ. Na nĩ atĩ akĩaria thukuru-inĩ wa mũthingi wa tekinoronjĩ mwena wa Kiharu hĩndĩ ya mũcemanio wa arutani anene a thukuru cia secondary kuma gĩcigo-inĩ kĩu kĩa ũmbunge, Ndindi augĩte kĩgĩna gĩkĩ kĩrĩa kĩrahũthĩrirwo nĩ thirikari ĩno nĩ kĩingĩ mũno na nĩ gũitanga indo cia mũingĩ.
Kanyambasment ya fare ya guthie kuya cukuru account cito ciothe ci active.
We are happy because they are coming and our students also get very
Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro to the national people. That is yours for the
now is to lead the students to we know it has grown.
Thirikari ya Kenya iratumĩire our principles gisakiura gĩa page hakuhĩ igana magaikia tũndũ kũu thĩinĩ tũingĩ no communication area marendaga go pass na maratũmĩra principles aitwa day schools nĩ atĩ thirikari ĩrenda kũrenga capitation kuma 2022 capitation yũkia 2012 magacoka makera principles mbeca ici iratigara hau gatagati cikerio mũciari atĩ rĩu mũciari wa day arĩhage 9,300 wongerere cia irio 12,000 cio nĩ 21,000 wongerere remedio mwana wa day arĩhage 25,000 kuma January ĩno njũku na tumana our principles na ndamacua niĩ ndĩ MP wa Kiharu but I'm also a member of the National Assembly of Kenya. Na as a member of the National Assembly of Kenya, tutigwĩtĩkĩra thirikari yeherie gĩthomo kĩa bũrĩ kĩrĩa Kenya tũrĩte ĩnakĩo atĩ mũciari ongererwo ngarama ya makĩria ma 100%. Na ngera minister wa gĩthomo, my friend, haha tũtiragũthaitha mbeca cia bithi ya day thĩinĩ wa bũrũri wa Kenya. Ũguo thirikari mũbangĩte kuongerera kuma January. Onakorwo nĩ aciari tũkũmobilize magathiĩ mathukuru marĩ othe tũtigwĩtĩkĩra bithi yongererwo thĩinĩ wa bũrũri wa Kenya. Twĩna Kiharu masomo bora bithi nĩ 1,000 Kiharu. 1,000 aciari amwe matihotaga kũrĩha. Mũciari ũcio nĩwe woroka wongererwo ningĩ 10,000 igũrũ. Na ũndũ ũrĩa ũramakia mũno mũngĩrora ngathĩti ya ũmũthĩ ĩronania wabici iria nene cia Kenya 2 ĩrĩa nene mũno makĩria budget ya bũrũri mũĩ yambagĩrĩria kuma June gũthiĩ June. Mĩeri 3 kuma June yambĩrĩirie tondũ nĩrĩo mwaka wa thirikari wanjagĩrĩria July. Kuma July 1st wabici ĩrĩa nene mũno thĩinĩ wa Kenya budget ĩrĩa maheirwo ya mwaka mũgima ya ciringi bilioni 8 nĩyo yarĩ budget ya mwaka mũgima. As we talk, the first 3 months alone mahũthĩrĩte 81% ya budget ya mwaka mũgima.
Kamiti ya bunge ĩgiĩ gĩthomo hamwe na ya ũgima wa mwĩrĩ nĩ icemanĩtie na gĩkundi gĩa kũramata thukuru cia andũ kĩũmbe nĩguo gĩa kũheana mathomo ma ũrigiti kĩa AMT Kenya nĩguo kwarĩrĩria maiganani guoka nĩ marĩhi ma bithi. Na mateta ma kĩama gĩkĩ kĩa AMTK nĩ atĩ gũkoretwo na marĩhi ngũrani marĩa rĩu marenda gũtaũkwo nĩ ũrĩa marĩhagio. Tunyitanĩre nake ĩmwe kwa ĩmwe atũtarĩrie nĩ marĩkũ mangĩ mareyumĩria.
Professional standard. We want to see the membership of the committees that did this and all the procedures to confirm that this can now be approved as a curriculum. So the TVETA board approves and takes it back to TVET CDAC, so institutions can pick now that as a national curriculum and implement. Just a clarification on that. On closely related to that, on the issue of unregistered institutions, I want to make a clarification in the use of.
You know, you are saying the professional bodies approves that curriculum, gives you that curriculum. But even the Pharmacy and Poisons Board are here. There are institutions which have trained certificates in pharmacy, and they still train certificate in pharmacy. But when they come to the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, they are not being registered.
Exactly.
Leave alone the perioperative one.
The new one.
So many other courses.
Okay, I think the point is made, and that's what you were saying.
Because what you are giving us is the normal procedure. But what do we do with all this that are mushrooming? Because I think that is the biggest challenge. Because what you're explaining to us is the normal procedure. But we have courses which are being offered and Kenyans are being exploited and being wasted their time. Even at the university level, you have people doing something called water engineering. They did it, I think, in Nikaton University. And after finishing, they could not even be registered by the engineers, the engineers body. And they had to appeal to Parliament, at one stage or another. So you have many other, and you can imagine somebody has wasted 5 years doing water engineering. Then after finishing, you cannot be registered by the engineers body because they don't recognize. There is even they don't believe there was even a curriculum for them.
Chair, just to emphasize on the same, especially with the expectation of jobs abroad, there are so many colleges offering these medical courses that have emerged in this town, and good number of them. Even some of us have been victims because we have sponsored a number of our students. But they are doing a shoddy job. Suji, dentist assistant, nurse assistant, caregiving, name them. And you know, they are luring Kenyans with the promises that once the students graduate, they are getting jobs automatically, express. So and they're charging not small money. They're charging a lot of money. So how are they really being approved? How are they being regulated?
Commercialization.
KK and QA, I don't know whether you are the one doing that bit of it. You have to rein on some of those things because Kenyans are losing a lot of money.
Okay, let him comment, and then we actually want to give a way forward. Let's have your comment.
Chair, the comments which I are giving is the normal process. Yeah? What the normal procedure which happens under those circumstances. But now, the thorny issue is not being responded to.
Let's hear them, and that's why I wanted those people to comment last, the petitioners. Yeah. Because the petitioners are also petitioning from a point of view of training. There is another petitioner who is quiet, the public and the parents. They are also there, and sooner or later they'll come to us. Yes, and that is where the members, you see, the members are normally very keen on what is happening to the public. You are keen on business. They are keen on professionalism. The public is keen on, do I get what I want? So that's how. So make your comment. I will have you make a comment. We'll give a way forward, but I want us to be sure that this thing will take a bit of time and diligence and sincerity on what needs to be done. Please.
Thank you, Chair. The comments are noted. So, from what Honorable Bukosa said, we have the regulated courses, and those ones are even supported by the professional associations, and the graduates of the same will therefore be registered as professionals when they graduate. I like it that Honorable Emase has raised the issue of the demand for labor outside the country, and that has created a demand that is being now met under the commercialized kind of setup. where there's an approved curriculum, the regulator does not hesitate in approving that course. But then we seek concurrence from the professional body, such that anybody enrolling for that course knows very well that they will not be registered by the professional body in Kenya. And then if you read the petition very carefully, they say the demand is there for the lower level, and mostly it's because of the export market. This is a conversation we shall continue having. I cannot run away from blame, Honorable Chair. It's the environment out there. We shall keep watching and protect the public.
But note that
yes, sir.
You are the image of Kenya out there. So if he tells you that he has a market out there and it doesn't meet your standard, generally we will be blacklisted as a nation. So you should not actually say he has a big market out there for what do you call it, a peri-operative guy, yet the regulator is saying no, it doesn't meet the standard. Yet he's telling you there is a market. You can't allow that.
And when you are told there is a market, do you do due diligence to even visit those places and establish that true there is a market for that? And which market? Yeah.
And from the science point of view, whether it is medicine, whether it's going to be agriculture, whether it's engineering, these things are the same. It's only the level at which they are being done. If it is human health, it's human health everywhere. So mine would be, if I was going to send a Kenya outside, I would first of all give them the basic training that
cio nä kamĩtĩ ya mbunge ya ũgima wa mwĩrĩ gĩikaro kĩrĩa kĩrathiĩ na mbere. Mwandĩki witũ Wambui wa Njũgũna arĩ mwena ũcio nĩ egũthiĩ na mbere kũrũmanĩrĩra na riboti ĩrĩa ĩrathiĩ na mbere mwena ũcio, na nĩ tũrĩ kũrehera thĩinĩ wa mohoro maitũ marĩa marĩrũmĩrĩra. Rĩrĩa twambe tũthũmũrie o hanini, ndũgathiĩ kũraya, nĩ ngũcokereria na mangĩ.
Kameme TV.
My name is Ari. I made kachumbari.
My name is Cliff, and I made beef.
I'm Auntie Faith. I brought chapatis.
My name is Uncle Vinny. I made the best chicken.
Mimi ndiye mama yao na nimewapikia
Jamii Pishori Rice.
You people don't see my chicken here.
Your chicken was best before Mom made Jamii Pishori Rice.
Jamii Pishori Rice, where quality begins.
Muthenya mwega umenyekanaga riũa rĩkiuma ngo-inĩ, na ũngĩkorwo na mũtirithania mwega noguo muthenya waku ũthakaraga na ũkagĩrĩra. Na nĩkĩo gũkũ gwa Kameme TV tũrĩtirithanagia nawe